Hola, comadres. I'm coming to you from our in the process of being remodeled family success room. I thought, oh, I'm so color coordinated to my space today, so I'll come on and, this is just the shirt I grabbed this morning, but the colors we chose, a bright, vibrant green that just ties in with growing and glowing, and then just the strength of the purple color. And you could tell these are obviously colors I like, they're colors I wear. And I was like, wow, my mask even looks extra bonus in the room today. What I want to talk to you about today on Comadre Connection is what brings color to your life? What brings you joy? What lifts you up? What are some of the things that you do that help you feel rejuvenated? Changing a paint color, changing your nail color. You can tell I like some purple, right? Changing anything in your mood, like our moods come in different colors as well. One of the things that I've been noticing as, we are getting into the hotter weather, usually it could be 100 degrees here in May, but we've had it a little bit easier this year. I know that's coming up, but just to look at, okay, what do I bring to today? If I wake up and I already bring exhaustion and complaining about the heat, then I am setting myself up for a bleak kind of day. If I want to have a bright and colorful day, part of it is it's going to depend really on my thoughts, my beliefs, my attitudes, my behavior, but most of all, like what's going on in my head, right? That's going to be the determining factor on how my day is going to go. One of the things that I try to remind myself when I had a plan and I think things are going to go a certain way and it's going to happen at a certain time and everything's going to be in order, it doesn't go like that, right? I mean, we don't have control over all situations, circumstances, people, things, and manos of ourselves, right? So one of the things that I try to bring more light and more color into my life is I remind myself nothing has gone wrong here. Sometimes I get like overly worked up of all the things that are going to happen and I'm already making a catastrophe list of all these things, and the reality is none of it even happened. So nothing has gone wrong here has been one of the things that has helped me remind myself when things don't go like I thought they would, that the world is not over, nothing has gone wrong here. When I look at obstacles, I try to just, not just be like, well, ni modo, that's life. This kind of stuff is always going to happen. But to just say, okay, plan B. What's my plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F, plan G, whatever it is. Because if I just give up, I've pretty much allowed circumstances to be my boss, and I want to be the boss of my life, and I want to be able to connect with the power source within me and the power source around me. So look in your environment. Are there some things that are giving you power? Are there people, relationships, activities that bring out your creative spark? And are there people, relationships, and activities that dull you down? So that's one thing I want us to look at. When I think about what makes a happy day for me, it's usually going to include some time in nature, some time connecting with people I care about, but it's also going to have some time when maybe I'm quiet, maybe I'm still, maybe I'm just soaking up the sights and sounds of nature. Maybe I'm just, looking around me for how far I've come. I think that's one of the things to look at is like progress has been made, whether it's on how much laundry you got done or you washed 5 dishes and there's still 5 left, like 10 dishes. Wouldn't that be great if that's all we ever had? My house, the only dishwasher is me. I've never had that kind of home that had a dishwasher that wasn't a human. So yeah, it can pile up. And when I let it pile up, it's because I haven't made that daily contact. So I think the same is true of our emotional and our spiritual well-being. If we haven't made daily connection, we get a big pile up of mess. And it takes a lot longer to clean up a big mess than it does to pick up a few things as we go. So when I think about what is going to help me feel peaceful, feel joyful, feel refreshed, it's going to mean stepping away from some of the hectic activities. It's going to mean stepping back and taking some time to look at what do I enjoy. And I just feel like when I come in the classroom now and you're seeing the clean corner where it was painted, you're not seeing the furniture that we need to unpack. You're not seeing the things that are still in boxes. You're not seeing the dust that is still here from when they did the sheetrock. You're just seeing a beautiful product. And that's like when we come out to the world, we're putting out who we are, how we are in this very moment. And so accepting and loving where I am on the way to where I'm going is one of the biggest gifts I can give myself. I can love myself and still want to improve, still want to change. I can value my skills as a mother and still want to learn and grow. I can believe in my abilities as an educator and an encourager and still be collecting input and feedback that is helping me to thrive. Whatever it is, whether it's about the food you're eating, it's what you're ingesting. Like when I say ingesting, I'm talking about what's coming into you. What are you bringing in through your social media? What are you bringing in through television? What are you bringing in through what you listen to? What are you bringing in? And even what are you breathing in? If we're spending a lot of time around toxic or negative people, guess what? We're breathing in toxicity and negativity. If we're spending time around joyful people who really love us, who have our best interest at heart, then we're breathing in that joy and that happiness and that support and that value. So, if we're getting too much of the allergens in our environment, and allergens are things that cause irritation, well, if we're getting too big of an exposure to some people that cause irritation, then maybe this is the time when we just step back. We find how do we want to color our world? What are the things that we want to see? What are the ways that we want to be? And how do I continue to connect with people who understand me and accept me just the way I am? That's what Comadre Connection is all about. That we are all growing, learning, and moving forward. And it's not always going to happen at the same speed. Sometimes we expect so much of ourselves and we should know this by now. And I can't believe you did this again. We don't talk to anybody as mean as we talk to ourselves sometimes. So I challenge you today to go somewhere that makes you happy. Take a few moments to just soak it in. Look at how far you've come. No matter what's going on in your life right now, you've overcome many, many, many obstacles. And you are a blessing to your children, the biggest blessing they'll ever have. And so the best way that we can teach our children to live a good life is to model that we're living a life where we care for ourselves, we show love and kindness to ourselves and to others. So take care of yourself today, find some color in your world, and I'll hope to see you on Zoom on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. If you can't join us, stay connected anyway. Drop us an email, post something in the Facebook group. Know that whether you come once in a while or all the time, we're here for you. And we're thinking about you, even if we haven't seen you pop up for a while. So know everyone that's on our list of Comadre Connection, everyone who's in the list of Coaching with Kathy, Cheryl and I both pray for you every week. We spend time thinking about those of you that have entrusted some of your time and some of your heart with us. And we're just wishing the best for you, asking God to bless you, and asking God to help you see your value, your light, and your beauty in this world. There's no one else just like you. And we're just feeling fortunate and blessed and lucky that we got some little time in your life. If you had time to join us on Zoom before, come again. If you haven't come yet, it's never too late to make a friend. Have a great day.